Now, the truth is that the decision to actually buy a new centre back is not as straightforward as it is. I'm talking about Chelsea. If you're a Chelsea fan, I'm talking to you. It's not the decision to go and buy a new defender is not as straightforward as it is, because this summer we have two choices, right? We can either buy a new centre back right now, or we can keep developing young players like Josh Archimpong and Aaron Ansemino and this guy Mamadou Sarr that went to Strasbourg. Those are the two options. Either we get a new centre back or we develop these young guys. Now, both of these young players, they have the skill to become really good defenders who can play the same role as Levi Colwill. And I believe here is what the club is thinking. If Archimpong, Ansemino and Sarr get better this season by playing more games, then Chelsea might not need to buy anyone next summer. This would save Chelsea lots of money, because in all honesty, it is very difficult to sell centre back later on. Look at after this episode, we've not sold him. It's almost impossible to sell centre back. It's possible, but it's very difficult. So Chelsea, they don't want to buy someone and then be stuck with too many players. Now, the honest truth is Mamadou Sarr looks actually promising and it looks ready to be a main player in the coming season. But first, he needs that enough game time and enough experience, which he's going to get at Strasbourg. Now, then there is Josh Archimpong and Ansemino who remain at Chelsea as at the moment of this video being made, right? So now it means that what Chelsea is thinking, that if Archimpong and Ansemino can't improve their playing, they can become better with time and experience, with coaching, with experience, because the coach believes in Enzo Maresca. They believe that Enzo Maresca has the ability to coach these players. If these guys can improve, then Chelsea will not need to spend. But the problem with this plan is that if we go ahead with fielding people like Archimpong, people like Ansemino, it would cost us points this season. We might lose some games because our defense is not strong enough yet. That's the honest truth. If we go with these guys, we are going to lose games. Now, the best decision, in my opinion, or the best solution, in my opinion, would be to borrow a centre back, a very good centre back from another team for just 1 year. This way, we get help now, but we still give our young players space to grow. The problem is that it is very hard to find a good defender available on loan. We would not see a good defender available on loan. Do you understand? Now, again, Josh Archimpong is incredibly talented and he should be the future of Chelsea's defense. He deserves the chance to show what he can do. But that does not mean that we should not look for help this summer. Now, in my opinion, this is what Chelsea should do. We should try so hard to sell some of our current defenders who are simply not good enough. We have to sell people like Badiashile, Benyot Badiashile. He's good but injury prone. We have to sell Asel Disasi. It's not good enough. We have to sell Renato Viga. Renato Viga, good enough, but he has fallen out with the club and he has fallen out with the coach. So no way he's coming back into the team. Then Ansemino, young player, we have to send him on loan to gain experience. That way, if we get rid of these 4 players, push them away from the Chelsea squad, remove them from the Chelsea squad, it means that we will now have Tosin Adarabioyo, Wesley Fofana, and Trevor Chalobah, Josh Archimpong, and then a new centre back that we will sign. That is 5 centre backs. Now, the reason why I will say we need 5 centre backs is because Wesley Fofana gets injured so much. So, ideally, we really need 5 good defenders. If we do not get this right, we will lose games this season. We will lose games. And that's something that I believe every Chelsea fans should understand. If we go into this next season, this new season, if we go into this season without signing a centre back, we would lose some games because of that decision. So don't come and start calling for the head of Enzo Maresca later on. No doubt and no peace right now. In fact, I'm projecting that if we don't sign a good defender, if we don't make a signing, we would lose around 6 points because of that decision. And fans need to be patient and they should not get angry when this would happen, because this is part of the plan that Chelsea are going on as a club to develop our young players for the future. It's part of the plan. So it's part of the package. Again, if we don't get a new centre back this summer, we would lose at least 6 points because of that decision.